okay? The website is ehousing.com, all right? Now, this is really cool because we are approved lenders with this program. We underwrite in-house. We don't send it out. That means that we have total control of this loan, okay? Now, the underwriting is a little bit delayed in that department, so do your contracts for about 40 days. Don't do a 30-day contract because they do take a little bit longer, okay? But here's a list. I'm going to start off with the state of Florida because there's a bunch of programs, and we're going to start off with the HAFA state program. And here's the rates and the offering. Okay. So if you know of any veterans, this is like out of this world, because veterans not only get 100% financing, 3% up to 3% for closing costs, in some cases up to 5% closing costs for a veteran. They will be literally walking into the property with zero down, okay? All you need is a 640 credit score if they're a veteran. So what does this mean, okay? TBA, salute our soldiers with the second mortgage. Okay, this means that right over here, it gives you the interest rates. For VA, they get up to 3%. I think this is the one. Yeah, over here. So the more that they get as down payment assistance, the higher the interest rate is going to be. So the rates on these programs are a little bit higher. But the way that it works is you get 5% up to 300 and actually I think it's 400,000. So on a $400,000 loan, you could get up to 5% of the purchase price. So let's do the math. So 400,000 times 5%.
20,000.
They're going to be oh, you can't see my calculator.
No.
$20,000 as a second mortgage on the property, 0 payments. And after 5 years, it disappears.
So 5 years and a day.
5 years and a day, that second mortgage is gone.
And what's the interest rate on that?
The interest rate depends on how much down payment assistance that they want. It depends on how much down payment assistance that they want. So if they're getting 4%, if it depends on their, I would have to run the numbers for each individual veteran, but what happens is that it's income-based, et cetera, et cetera. It depends on their income and stuff like that.
What's the minimum interest rate though?
The minimum interest rate would be this one right here, where you get 3%, 2.875, but they'll get 3% down
Whatever
payment.
you're looking at, I can't see. I don't know what this one means.
Can you see where my highlighter is?
No.
Do you see the website at all?
No. We only see one page that's down payment assistance loans. It says new salute our soldiers, and it has a couple of points.
Yeah, it's not the website.
Oh, you guys are not. Because I
thought it doesn't show, Melissa. It doesn't show.
I'm sorry. Okay, so it's up to 5% forgivable second. The interest rate is 3.625.
That's awesome. Okay, 3.65. It's really good.
And it's a forgivable second.
That's a second. What about the first?
I'm sorry?
What about the first?
The first is going to be a VA loan.
Which is, what's the interest rate right now on VA? The same thing as an FHA?
No. Remember, these second loans, they don't have interest rates or payments. The interest rate is on the first mortgage.
Okay.
And that's the 3.625.
So the second doesn't have anything.
Right. Now, if the veteran were to come to me right now and just, depending on their credit score, excellent credit, 2.375 on a 30-year fixed, 2.6, 2.5, in that range. So regular interest rates on veterans are spectacular. And if you were to, to really focus on marketing to that crowd, I'm telling you, if you have connections with veterans, let me tell you, that is the easiest loan to close. It's the greatest loan to close. There's no mortgage insurance, super flexible with the veterans, the spectacular loan. So that would be our Salute Our Soldier. Okay. Then there's a couple of other different ones for regular people. Okay. You have Miami-Dade County, which is giving 10%, $10,000 FHA only. And you can use this for down payment and closing costs. Then there's the grant for Broward, the grant for Broward County. Now, this is the one that to me is the best. Why? Because it's a grant. It's free money given to you at closing. So on a $320,000, which is the maximum, 320 times 5%, they can get $16,000 at closing as a gift, like as if their parents gave them a gift. It's great. And, people say, well, Broward County is so far. It's not. Anybody that lives in Doral, I'm 15 minutes away from Doral, and I live on I-75 and Miramar Parkway. I jump on the turnpike, and I'm there like this. And the houses are newer in Broward County. They were built a little bit later, especially if you're in the I-75 range area.
It's only for Broward County, not Miami-Dade.
Exactly. Miramar, Pembroke Pines, anywhere in Hollywood. Remember, Hollandale is the line. Hollandale. So you could go all the way east or all the way west. And then, it's 5% of the purchase price for free money. Okay.
That's first-time home buyers.
First time. Oh, and that's another thing. That as long as you don't own a home, you do not have to be a first-time home buyer.
How much time between you're selling the house and you're buying a house?
None. Sell the house today,
Really?
close tomorrow, and get the free money.
Oh, shoot.
You just cannot own any other properties.
Okay.
There's no first-time home buyer requirement in the Lee County grant, Broward County grant. And this grant goes, it's not just Broward County, it goes all the way up to Palm Beach County. There's a bunch of counties that are included in this program. So basically the way that this works is I'll have a Zoom meeting, and then, they'll ask me, oh, where do you want to live? And I pull up in the Zoom, I'll pull up the different counties, and I've had people go all the way up to Port St. Lucie just to get the grant,
But that's not Broward.
No, the grant, it's not just Broward. It's a bunch of counties under one umbrella for the same grant.
So but Miami-Dade is not included.
No, it starts Broward County north, all the way up to West Palm Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of counties. So, and then there's a statewide that has a minimum credit score of 640, and you can get another forgivable second mortgage for 5%. And then, these two are twice, sorry, but that's the basics. The basic. So there's a lot of free money. And believe me, what I do when I go to pre-qualify your people is I analyze and figure out which program is the best for them. Okay?
Melissa.
So does anybody have questions?
Yeah, Melissa, Jackie Infante has a question. Are non-occupant co-signers allowed?
No. No, on any of the programs, they have to be able to qualify by themselves, unfortunately. No non-occupying co-borrowers. Yeah, but fantastic. I mean, if you guys have a database of people that have been renting, you know, listen, it's time for them to buy. They're throwing away their money in rent. It's time for them to upgrade. Okay, cool.
Is there a time limit when these programs are going to be expiring, or is until
No, this money is available. Now the programs change from time to time, you know, so programs change, but this is what we have so far. And I actually, this has been like this for a little while. It's been about a year now that they haven't changed the program. So you know, I'm really excited. The 5% second is the 5% forgivable second is pretty much one of the newer ones. But the Broward County grant, they change it from 4% to 3% to 5%. But right now, at this moment, they're giving away 5%. You know who we just closed? Shelton, one of Shelton's, a nurse for Shelton. He only wanted 4%. He didn't want the whole 5%. And he got almost $12,000 as a grant at closing. Wow. Super excited. Yeah.
And it's forgivable after 5 years.
The grant is free money. You could sell the property in a year and they don't care.
But it says forgivable second. So
that's a different one.
I'm saying the Broward.
Yeah. The
Broward 5% forgivable second.
No, that's a different one.
Oh.
This is a state, and the state, you have to hold the property for 5 years. The grant, which is the Broward County grant, Lee County grant, the one with all the counties, the one free money, you could sell the property in a year and you don't have to pay that money back.
And the second forgivable, that's for anybody in Florida?
Yes.
Including Miami-Dade?
Anywhere in the state of Florida.
Awesome.
Okay? Anywhere in the state. Okay. So, I know you guys know this, but we have an e-closing option. That's a hybrid closing. If you're doing it with us and you want a hybrid closing, you gotta make sure you let us know in advance so that we do that hybrid closing, which is great for older people. And basically what it is they're gonna electronically sign 90% of the closing, so that when they actually go to the closing with you, they've only got maybe like 5 forms to sign. So it drops to hand sign. It drops a closing by 45 minutes. So they're there 15 minutes. They sign their 3 closing documents, especially with COVID. Please keep it in the back of your mind that this is an awesome selling point to have the e-closings, especially with everybody worried about COVID. I had one of my clients was a very, very, very high risk, and we did the e-closing, and I've never seen anybody happier because he came in with his mask. We made sure that everything was secure, and he was in and out in 15 minutes. That was it. So does anybody have any questions on the e-closings? Okay, cool. And okay, and then phase 2 is coming, where we're gonna have a full electronic closing. So hopefully we'll have that soon. So I'm gonna open it up. Does anybody have any questions about the mortgage updates or rates or anything? The second mortgages or the bonds?
Yeah, questions. Is there any other bonds? The bonds that were here before, are they gone or still around?
No, those are the same. They're pretty much the same. It's e-housing. Everything is through e-housing.
You're not doing MD at all?
No, MD we're not doing.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna, they take too long. I mean, I'm sure that there are people that do them, you know, but yeah, I mean, we decided that we didn't want to go through the hassle since we have, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. So, are you excited for the new year?
Very.
Yes.
Everybody psyched up?
Cool.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Great news. We have great news for these loans. I love it.
Yeah. So if you guys have anybody that needs a pre-approval, just give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email. And that's it. If there are no more questions, I think we're done. That was pretty quick, right?
Thank you.
That was excellent.
Melissa.
Thank you.
Alejandra has a question, Melissa.
Oh, okay. Alejandra, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I try to put everybody to you, send to you everybody, but
I know.
it's like, I don't know what happened with this couple. I don't know if you received something, but right with Jonathan.
Yeah, no, they never responded. You know what? I'm sure it's going to be a lot of paperwork for them.
Oh, but this is what you offer, the jumbo, right?
Yeah. That's basically the program that we're going to be putting in.
Look at the baby. Sorry.
Hi, precious.
So cute.
Dear Melissa, she looks like your baby.
Let me see, Elizabeth, raise it up a little bit so I can see him. Oh my gosh, look at that hair.
Oh my God.
Penelope. Her name is Penelope Anissa.
Oh my God, how
Oh my gosh, qué linda.
She's only a month old.
Adorable.
Oh, how old?
Super cute.
A month.
A month.
Oh my gosh.
She looks big and she tiene unos cachetes riquísimos.
Ay, qué lindo. Yes, the hair is beautiful. Dios lo bendiga.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Yeah. So everybody, I'm like really excited about the new year.
Yes.
So if you guys need anything, just make sure, give me a call, text me, whatever. And hopefully you learned something new today. I'm really excited about the new loan amounts for FHA and also for conventional. And if you didn't get that in the beginning, that's it. I'm done.
By the way,
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
I was gonna say the down payment assistance does work.
Oh yeah, it does.
I know,
It
it's great.
really
I'm excited. I'm sending my client over to you, Melissa. This is Jackie.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the
Thank you.
information. Happy
All right,
holidays,
great.
everybody.
Bye.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Mel.